Liver King just destroyed his own life. I'm gonna be honest, Liver King is something else.
This alpha male TikToker went from threatening a podcaster with firearms to staging his own arrest in a downward spiral that doesn't even seem to be close to ending. It's like the Liver King is turning himself into an extremely slow train wreck.
It's kind of crazy how people genuinely believe this man wasn't taking any type of steroids, bro. Like, people genuinely thought he was natural. There's nothing natural about him.
Simply hard to look away from. Simply hard to look away from.
But there's no way I'm taking advice from someone, from a grown-ass man fucking bear crawling in the middle of a hallway, bro.
It's been nearly 3 weeks since we made the last video about this guy. We've already had a new update about this whole conflict with Joe Rogan because
I did hear about that.
He fake arrested himself.
My head and my heart. These are my weapons. My head and my heart. These are my weapons.
But obviously, we're talking about Brian Johnson, who goes by the Liver King on social media.
That's his name, Brian Johnson?
And he's been embroiled in this bizarre...
This sounds a little racist.
One-sided beef with Joe Rogan, one of the largest podcast hosts in the world, which has seemingly just emerged out of nowhere. And when I say out of nowhere, I mean Joe has never had this guy on his show ever. And I guess the only real connection between these two is Joe made a comment once on his podcast over 2 years ago saying that his physique does not look like all he was doing was eating raw meat. He said that
over 2 years ago.
Physique is from good old-fashioned steroids. However, that happened like 2 to 3 years ago, as I previously stated.
Damn.
So Liver King has now been holding on to this grudge for years because on Monday, June 23rd, 2025, for some reason, he decided that now would be the perfect time to challenge Joe Rogan to a fight. Not through some like normal channels, not through his...
Bro, Joe Rogan would kill... First of all, is Joe Rogan known as a podcaster, bro? I knew Joe Rogan first as the UFC commentator. All right, Dana White's boy. Like his best friend.
Management team, but
I ain't know him as a podcaster. But Rogan's like trained in martial art. I think he's a black belt.
I'm calling you out. My name's Liver King. Man to man.
What is in his hands?
I'm picking a fight with you. I have 0 training in jiu-jitsu. You're a black belt. You should dismantle me. I'll come to you whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready to go. I'm on a vibration plate, by the way.
And here's where things start to get a little bit concerning. Because not only did the Liver King decide to travel to Texas, Joe Rogan's home state, but he also doubled down and took things a little bit too far, making even more videos, ramping up his tone, and more. And I mean, at this point, it wasn't just like some random social media rant on his house. So on June 24th, 2025, Brian Johnson was actually arrested in all.
He just looks like he belongs in jail, bro. Like, let's be completely honest. Like, if I'm walking and I'm like, I see this guy in my eyesight and we're gonna walk past each other, best believe I'm gonna feel just a little bit uncomfortable at least, bro. Like, he looks like he's gonna like try to eat my fingers or something.
And charged with making terroristic threats. So
I don't know why.
In the Travis County Jail at 8:31 p.m. and the entire incident was apparently connected to his bizarre campaign against Joe Rogan. But obviously, that wasn't enough. He continued posting videos even while being arrested, because I guess that's just how you solidify your position as an internet locale. He was filmed being put into the back of a patrol car wearing a burgundy hoodie, sweatpants, and an old school tactical vest. His wife was also standing there watching the whole mess unfold.
Bro, if he has a wife, y'all only fucks could get anything you want, all right?
And before his arrest, there was also footage of him frantically running around what looks to be his hotel room while playing meditational music in the background and rambling about prison, being arrested, and fighting Joe Rogan. So I guess the normal stuff you do when you're a decamillionaire and bored, I guess. But this whole situation right before his arrest ended with him calling his family over for this like group hug and prayer as the emergency sirens can be heard in the background. It's honestly kind of like watching an extremely uncomfortable reality TV show that nobody asked for.
I love this family. We didn't get outside to say a prayer. If they'll be nice enough to give me 2 minutes. Thank you, God, for right now, for this gift that is right now with my family in Austin, Texas.
But hey, obviously, here we are. He was arrested just after that, and the next day, details came out about what had actually happened.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
The police department was notified about Brian Johnson's Instagram videos around 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday, where they reached out to Joe Rogan. He told them that he'd never had an interaction with the Liver King, and
he never had an interaction and considered the post to be threatening.
According to the New York Post, Rogan also told police that he was unaware of Brian was targeting him and had been
damn, Rogan's pushing 60.
Told by other people that the Liver King has a
he looked good though for 60. No gay shit.
Significantly unstable and seems to need help. So after spending the night in jail, Liver King was released on a $20,000 bond with a series of conditions. He received a restraining order that required him to stay 600 feet away from Joe Rogan.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. Money fucking, bro. They say money doesn't buy happiness, bro. This guy just got bailed. All right. He did terrorist attack. He should be locked up for a minute.
All times, and
but they're like, oh, you got that X amount of money,
and
you're fine, get out.
Firearm until the day of this trial. So obviously, most people would take this as a big wake-up call to maybe chill a bit, reevaluate some of the stuff you've been doing in your life to get you in a position like this, and not continue. Instead, he just doubled down on his content. So he started making more content while slurring in his videos. He showed off his ankle monitor and acknowledged the restraining order. But in the most bizarre way possible. He also posted more than a dozen videos, including some where he asked someone if they could tell him if Rogan was going to be in Austin so he could comply with the judge's orders and stay away. Which, to me, kind of sounds like he's still trying to find him. But
nah, he's trying to set him up.
200 yards. 200 yards. restrain myself, I must do. Here's how we do it. If anybody's last name is Rogan and
Bro, his beard must fucking stink. Ew, bro. I bet he has gnats and shit in there. There's no way that is comfortable. Like, you got hair, like scraggly hair, like touching your chest and shit. And when you eat, you get like onion juice all over
you're in
in
the
there.
capital of Austin, Texas.
What do you even do? Is there like beard shampoo, bro? Or do y'all just body wash on your beard?
Like Capitol Hill stuff place, like where they make laws like Rogan versus Liver King, where bullies that are big, that don't just do good and true, are held accountable. Yeah, that's where I'm gonna go. So if you don't mind, just don't be there for a little while, within 200 yards.
Overall, my whole reaction here is, dude, what are you doing? Then he started playing some word game to try to like get around the restraining order, suggest that he didn't want to say Joe Rogan's full name for legal reasons.
Oh, how about this? If your first name starts with a J and the last name is Rogan, announce yourself. If you're at Capitol, in the actual Capitol, like where it looks really cool. So we're gonna go there, and I invite everyone else to come. The news should be there. If your first name starts with a J and the last name is Rogan, I actually do invite your family, and I take it back. I invite you to come to meet my family. That's what I invite.
But here is where the story takes an absurd turn. Because
I feel like everyone forgot what Liver King is known for, bro. Eating nasty ass liver shit, but he was always weird. He was always some fucking weirdo, bro. Ate weird ass like cow dick and goat dingling and shit, bro.
On the 4th of July this year, Liver King decided to stage his own fake arrest and post it on social media. The guy, who is currently out on bond for allegedly making terroristic threats against Joe Rogan, uploaded a clip showing a couple fake officers arrest him.
My head and my heart. These are my weapons. My head and my heart. These are my weapons.
Get back. Oh, get back. Get back. I don't care. You film all you want. Get back. You can just step back.
My wife. You talk to her when you're at court.
Okay.
Damn, bro. People faking your arrest, bro, is so fucking stupid, bro. Like, what is the point? What is the point of actually doing this? Is he trying to show he's tough? Is that what it is or something?
Watch your back. Watch your back. Scoot back. What?
Yes, sir.
I tell you again. Scoot back.
Yes, sir.
Why would you do this? And obviously, people immediately didn't buy this, as none of the cops were showing which county or which police force they were a part of. So there was a lot of red flags just from the video. And not too long later, he shared the second video confessing that the whole thing was just pretend.
Just posted a video of a pretend charlatan arrest. There's another metaphor for it also. It's the 11th ancestral tenant adventure.
But this nigga knows he's fucking lying.
Not let anybody in on it, until way later and they come walking back. But really, like, this was fun. We had a great laugh.
Bro,
yeah, so that's a weird attention play.
This
Yeah,
shit
dude,
was
I think being
stupid.
arrested as it's like the 11th ancestral tenant. Oh, well, in that case, okay. So this dude just got arrested for real, bonded out of jail, is wearing an ankle monitor, has a restraining order, and is facing obviously serious legal charges. And I guess as a response to this, he fakes another arrest for content. Again, what a fascinating use of free will. But however, after 3 weeks of all this stuff, Brian might be moving on. Hopefully he moves on from his Joe Rogan obsession, because since the fake arrest video, he's gone back to posting his usual like podcast style reels, and he's only mentioned Joe Rogan twice since then, which sounds like a lot for a normal person, but for this guy, that's some very low numbers. And one of these times it was indirectly in a video description, and another time he replied to some comment asking when the rematch with Joe Rogan was going to happen.
You should ask him when the rematch is. If you could just tag him in a message and ask him when the first match is going to be, that would be double.
He looks like he's like holding in his breath, bro. Like he looks like he's shitting himself right now. Like look at his face. He's like straining. All the blood is like in his fucking skull, bro. Like, dude,
down on some primal.
Yeah, okay.
There's
dude.
no way. There ain't no way he's healthy, bro.
Everything moving on from this drama is for the best.
He has to have like high blood pressure, like extremely high.
Completely lose themselves when trying
Like
to live up
Snoop
to their
Dogg
myth.
high,
Like this dude
right?
built his entire brand on a lie, got exposed, and instead of taking any responsibility and perhaps stepping back a little bit, he just decided to double down and pick a fight with someone that was all in his head. And then on top of that, fake his own arrest afterwards. I mean, that's just like the cherry on top of this entire mess. Overall, this whole situation is just a dumpster fire. Hopefully, Liver King doesn't convince himself that Joe Rogan is hiding in his walls, because that dude might actually gut his whole house looking for him. But jokes aside, we can only hope he moves on with his life, because he seems like he has everything except for his sanity. So hopefully that returns as well. But as of right now, Brian Johnson faced charges for making terroristic threats. He's got the ankle monitor, the restraining order, and the court date in his future. But honestly, given how this whole situation has played out, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like some more bizarre twists to come. But other than that, hey, if you enjoyed this video, drop a like on it, subscribe if you're new here, and you should definitely check out this video because